Welcome back to Hot 20. Cody Allen here. Good morning, Carrie Underwood. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's an early morning for both of us. So, what time did hair and makeup start today?
4.
4? Wow. Okay. Well, you're looking fantastic. After all, congratulations on being the Entertainer of the Year at the ACMs. We all know about that tie story with Thomas Rhetz.
No way. We have a tie.
What was going through your mind when you heard Keith Urban make the announcement it was a tie?
Tied with Tiara tonight as Entertainer of the Year, Carrie Underwood.
2020, man. It was just such a crazy, it's been a crazy year, right? So of course, like nothing can be normal as it normally is. So of course there's a twist. And I feel like that's exactly how I felt. I was like, I'm obviously first and foremost super excited and super happy that, my name was one of the names. But of course there's just a little twist. But I like to think of it as, every year it's always like, only one person can win, and so-and-so had a great year, and this person had a great year, and oh my gosh, they worked so hard, and this year there got to be 2. So.
And your performance, of course, on the Opry stage when you honored Loretta Lynn and Barbara Mandrell and Dolly, you really got some great feedback from so many of the legends who also approved of your performance, to say the least. So what did it feel like to have some legends give you some great feedback?
It was great. First and foremost, if you are singing somebody else's song, I want to be respectful, and I want them to be good with it, and I definitely want them to like it, and it gives me such an appreciation for them too. I got to tell Reba afterwards, I was like, that song is hard. It's harder than you would think it would be. I was like, there's so many words, and and then obviously Dolly, she's always been so great to me, and Barbara Mandrell and Loretta, they both had really nice things to say. So it was just such a great moment for me to kind of represent women.
Right on. All right, Carrie has an incredible new Christmas album just out. We'll talk about that coming up next. Back to the countdown now. We're back with Hot 20, and Carrie Underwood just released her brand new Christmas album, My Gift. And by the way, I wish you a very Carrie Christmas, everyone. The album is so good, and it's perfect timing. I think I tweeted after you said you were releasing a Christmas album, 2020. Let the healing begin. This is the peace we need. So why was this the right year?
Well, we had it planned before 2020 happened. So at the end of the tour last year, we were kind of like, this is what the next step is, and it's always been something that I've always wanted to do. And then 2020 happened, and everything got shut down. So we all just looked at each other, and we were like, okay, are we gonna postpone it? We don't know what next year's gonna look like. Do we scrap it, which is something I did not want to do, or do we just figure out how to work around the roadblocks?
Was it difficult sort of mixing holiday classics we all know and love with some originals? How do you even choose which Christmas songs to include?
It was hard, for sure. I had this giant running list, and, they have to kind of all flow together. And, I wanted to try to write for it. But I was like, if we can't, if it's not working, there's so many Christmas songs out there. Let's not even worry about it. But then we had such a great time writing for it. So we included some of those. And then, I got to have the John Legend duet. So it just all worked. And I feel like we got a lot of good pieces of the puzzle together to create this album story that I'm just so proud of.
Also, Little Drummer Boy, your 5-year-old son Isaiah sings on. And by the way, it's not just one line. He sings a lot on this song. And so what was it like having him in the studio, and did he love it?
Yeah, it's a proper duet,
I played my best for him.
I love that song so much. Then I started singing it, and I was like, I just see Isaiah. He loves music. He loves to sing. So this is a crazy idea, everybody, but what if I brought him in just to see if he might want to sing on it, A, and then B, might be good at it. So I asked him, and he was so excited, and I took him to the studio, and I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, but he did such a great job, and there was just so much just joy and happiness that was just just pouring out of his little 5-year-old self. And he was so proud of himself afterwards. And I was so proud of him, and getting to share the thing that I love with him was just incredible.
Well, it is so special, that track and the entire album. My Gift, out now from Carrie Underwood. More with Carrie coming up. Back to the countdown now. And we're back again with Carrie Underwood this morning. So excited about your new project, My Gift. It's out right now. And last year, you were on the Cry Pretty Tour 360, so you're super busy. But this year, obviously, we've all been home a little more. So what's it been like being at home with Mike and the kids? How have you been enjoying this time off?
There's always things to do, you know, so I'm the kind of person that's not great at doing nothing. My joy in life comes from like feeling accomplished. Whatever it is I'm doing, I need to feel accomplished in it. So I did start a garden.
I saw
which
that.
Was something that yes. Well, I had one before, but this year I really got to be in it myself. So that's been really great.
I also saw like a Instagram, I think, of you beekeeping or something. Like, where does one start a beekeeping hobby?
We have a friend who does beekeeping, and he was looking for kind of land in the area to put bees on, and it was like, sweet, yes, please put them on our property. They can help with our garden, and bees are really good for the environment. And I was like, we'd love to learn about it too. So you can do that. You just have to teach us and give us some honey.
You've also been doing a little cattle driving with Mike out west in Wyoming. I loved all the photos from there. So who's better on horseback, by the way, you or Mike?
Probably him. He rides a lot more than I do. I enjoy it, but again, I like to feel accomplished in my day, and I'm like, where are we going? We're just riding a horse around. Where are we? Is this a mode of transportation? I can get behind that. Whenever I'm on a horse, I'm just thinking about all the things that I need to be doing now.
On TikTok as well, you gave us some like savage dance moves. How long did you practice that? How long did it take to get it right?
I don't know if I ever got it right.
Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Well, thank you. That was my cheerleader background, and I don't feel like it didn't take me long. I feel like I'm pretty good at memorizing things like that. I'm not a good dancer per se, but I believe in moving your body, and definitely preach getting active, and if that's a fun way to do it, then I'm for it.
Bring us more TikToks, Carrie, please. More with Carrie coming up. Back to the countdown now. Album My Gift is just out this weekend, and it is outstanding. I want to know a little more about the awards, because I know you won the ACM Entertainer of the Year award. You're also nominated for CMA's Entertainer Again and Female Vocalist. This will be your first time not co-hosting the CMAs in like 12 years. Are you going to miss that aspect of the night?
Maybe not this year, because everything's so different anyway. Maybe it's a good year for just things to just be different. But it'll be nice to be able to go and celebrate another year in country music. Obviously, I'm excited about the nominations. But we're just gonna continue to celebrate and try to have a little bit of happiness and joy.
A couple of big nominations as well for the CMT Music Awards coming up on October 21st. Congrats on those. You're the most winningest artist ever in CMT Music Awards history. You've won more than anybody else with 20. So what about the CMT Awards is special to you?
I mean, I love that it's fan voted. They're the ones that do come to the shows and buy the albums and stream and all that stuff. And it's great that they're in the driver's seat and they get to vote for their favorite. And it's always a lot of fun too. You're not gonna have a bad time at the CMT Awards. So it's just always something to look forward to.
Right, truly. Drinking Alone, a great video. I was noticing it looks very similar to Miranda Lambert's setting, at least for her Bluebird video, and maybe even the same cabaret club in New York City. Do you know if both of those were? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Whenever her video came out, it was like, that place looks familiar. So I guess it's a popular filming destination. And that was like it was a very cabaret place. And I was in there, filming, and we were making it look like a bar, and it was a bar. But there's kind of like naked pictures all over the walls.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know where to look when I might be a little bit of a prude. I don't know, but I'm like, I look everywhere I look. There's kind of little naked people.
Yeah. Well, that place must be a good luck charm. You're both up for Video of the Year, so
I guess so, yeah.
we'll see what happens October 21st right here on CMT. More with Carrie coming up this weekend. By the way, it's the 15th anniversary, Carrie, of Some Hearts. I can't believe it's been 15 years. So many of your big songs, though, came off that album, like Before He Cheats and Wasted, Jesus Take the Wheel, we're still like hearing and loving today. So talk about sort of the whirlwind from American Idol till now in 15 years.
I mean, a lot has happened, you know, and in some respects, it seems like a million years ago, and in some respects, it seems like it was yesterday. I'll look back on pictures and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just a baby. But I mean, a lot has happened personally, professionally, you know, everything in between. But it's been a really good 15 years, and I know, like on a daily basis, I will think, how blessed am I? How is this my life? You know, and I feel like I just have such a deep appreciation for these past 15 years. It's been absolutely amazing, and here's to many more.
Anything you wish you could tell your 2005 Carrie Underwood self? What would you say to her?
Honestly, take more pictures. I'm the worst, and I still am. You would think I would learn my lesson. We are terrible at like, okay, let's take a picture, because I don't ever want to be that person that's like, everybody get together, let's take a picture. So then I just don't have pictures, which is lame. So I need to be better at making us all stopping what we're doing and looking around and taking photos.
I'm going to take one right now of this scene so that everybody can see. There we go. Carrie, thank you for the time. I love you so much. The new album is so great. Just in time for the holidays coming up. It's out now. My gift from Carrie Underwood. Again, thanks, Carrie. See you soon. Hopefully in person. Let's get to this weekend's #1 video, Low Cash. Up next, here's one big country song.